All right, we're back out here working on the shop. Got a new toy to play with for a little bit. Got that delivered today. So with this, we're going to drill our holes with, I think a 12-inch auger, and we're going to move a little dirt around, not much, but so that's what we're going to do right now. Just kind of start on some of the small dirt work. I got to move some dirt piles and just kind of clean this pad up a little bit. So that's what the plan is. All right. I got all of like the little dirt mounds moved and smoothed out, getting it ready to square everything off, mark where I'm going to dig my holes, and then dig the holes. So that's the goal for tomorrow. Right now got a sunset over there. It's always nice out here seeing the sunsets. We'll be out here bright and early tomorrow, so let's get some rest and get back at it. All right, so this morning we're going to set up the 4 corners of the shop and we're going to square everything off. I'm not going to do a lot of videoing on it or how to do it because there's several videos out there. One person that does it amazing is RR Buildings. Check out that. He does a really good job explaining it and he's really good at it. So we got the one control line, the side of the building. Now we're going to take a diagonal from that point and the measurement from this point, and those should line up at a certain point if you do the correct math. So that we'll cross angle those and they'll meet up at like 94, or the diagonal will be 94 feet 11 inches ish. So let's get that done and we'll get our pin in. So this is what I'm talking about. You're going to run a diagonal to that point and you're going to run a measurement from that point, and these measurements should come up to a certain diagonal, and you kind of line those up. And after you do that, twice, and in theory you should have a square. So we're going to put our batter boards up now and run a string line and verify it. So now we're going to set up the batter boards. I got some jet stakes, and you want those jet stakes on the inside of your boards, because when you're pulling the string lines, you want that 2x4 to push against, you want to have tension against those jet stakes so your strings are tight. Pretty solid. That's what we want. So I just got rained out. It started to rain. It's not supposed to rain all day. I didn't know it was supposed to rain at all, but it's things like these, like don't let it discourage you on a project, because this is going to happen. Hell, it has been raining here for, I feel like, a month. I thought we were over it, but it just keeps raining. So right now we're going to let it rain, wait for it to end, and then hopefully get back out there and drill those post holes. But it kind of adds some time to the day, but like I said, don't let it discourage you, because there's always things in your life you can't control, and this is one of them. So I'd say it's raining a little bit. Hopefully it lets up though. All right, the rain is over for now. We're back out here and we're setting all the batter boards to the same plane. Okay, so you see a lot of guys do this, but they have rotary levels. I don't have that. So they don't all have to be in the same plane, but for the most accurate measurements with these strings, you want them in the same plane. So just like how we measured our drop from the front to the back with our string and the level, that's how we're going to do these batter boards. So I got the front one done and I got that one done. Now we're going to do this one. So just tie a string to that other board, put your bubble level on your string, and where I have this board is about where it needs to be. So top of this board at string level, it is about perfect. It'll work for what we're doing. So this board is set and level. Now we're going to do the last one. All right, so now we got all the batter boards set, and now you can kind of visually see they should be all on the same plane. Within, you know, there's going to be some air, but you can kind of see how it slopes off since you have that visual reference. Right now we're going to take our roofing nail and we're going to pound it in here, and we're going to try to line it up with that pin, and we're going to run a string and we're going to line it up with the other pin down there. Then we're going to do that 3 more times, and then we're going to take our diagonal and we're going to check to see if it's accurate. All right, so we got all the batter boards done. We have the string lines in place. Now we're going to mark where we are going to drill the holes. So you can see everything is squared up. It was about, I think I adjusted maybe ½ inch. So we did pretty well squaring it off with the pins. So let's get it measured and drill some holes. Dig some holes, buddy. got the old gravel delivered so I can fill those holes. All right, so we got some gravel delivered, and it's rained the past few days, and all our holes are filled up with water, but they'll drain eventually. We got the gravel right there. See these holes all filled up with water.
They're deep.
They are deep. They're about 5 to 6 feet deep. Some of them have like no water in them, and some of them are filled to the top. So over the next few days, I'm sure they'll drain out. One did collapse, and we'll have to drill it out again, but it's not a big issue. What? Over there.
Okay.
Wanna go check it out?
Yeah. We have to see if it's worse.
Yeah.
We have that. It's a
Skid steer.
yeah. I used to be
Obsessed?
with them,
Yeah.
but now I'm not.
You should be. I am. That one.
Oh.
I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of...
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. We can dig it out though, right?
Yep.
Don't fall in that hole. You ready?
Yep.
Don't be scared. We'll go slow. What? All right.
I'm taking a video like that.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's on.
Recording?
Yep. Okay, I'm basically your cameraman. Yeah, I'm staying inside of this because I want to have cover.
What?
Oh, I'm staying in this spot because I want to have cover.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, time to turn it on.
What?
Time to turn it on so I can play. Dad,
Yeah.
yeah, here's something.
What do you need?
I want to know what this stuff is.
They're like accessory buttons. Most of them don't do anything unless you have an attachment for the skid steer.
Okay, what is the left and right button?
So like that button was when I had that auger on it.
Yeah.
You could go left or right, and the button, the trigger button, was just to turn it on.
What does this level thing?
I don't know.
They need to have a window in the front with a door.
bucket. Put that bucket down slowly. Alright, now that's good. Now bring the bobcat or skid steer back. Other button, other joystick.
What?
Bring it back. There we go. Alright, good enough. Stop. Now put your bucket all the way down. There we go. Good job.